Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students of MA final year, how are you? Hope you are in perfect mood to listen to me and watch my class. In my today's lecture, I will recite section number 23, and afterward I will tell you the critical appreciation and interpretation of this section, and I will also tell you the explanation of a few lines. And let me begin with recitation of this wonderful section. Endless unfolding of words of ages, and many word of the modern, the word en masse, a word of the faith that never balks. Here or henceforward, it is all the same to me. I accept time absolutely. It alone is without flaw. It alone rounds and completes all. I accept that mystic baffling wonder alone completes all. I accept reality and dare not question it. Materialism first and last imbuing. Hurrah for positive science. Long live exact demonstration. Faith, a stone crop mixed with cedar and branches of lilac. This is the lexicographer, this is the chemist, this made a grammar of the old cartouches. This mariners put the ship through dangerous unknown seas. This is the geologist, this works with a scalpel, and this is a mathematician. Gentlemen, to you the first earners always. Your facts are useful, and yet they are not my dwelling. I but enter by them to an area of my dwelling, less the reminders of property is told my words, and more the reminders they of life untold, and of freedom and extrication. And make short account of nutrients and geldings, and favor men and women fully equipped, and beat the gong of revolt, and stop with fugitives and them that plot and conspire. This is a wonderful poem, and in this poem we see the poet glorifies democracy and science. And let me tell you the meaning of some difficult words. Balks means hinders or obstructs. Flaw means defect. And imbue means fill with or permeate. Scalpel means a small surgical knife. Extrication means freed or liberated. Neuter means imperfect, belonging to neither sex. Geldings means eunuch. And fugitives means persons fleeing from danger or justice. And let me now tell you the interpretation and critical appreciation of this wonderful section. This section shows Whitman's, my dear students, this section shows Whitman's belief in democracy and science. He revolts against conservatism and orthodox views. Throughout the ages, words have been used endlessly, but the one word which attracts and appeals to the poet in the modern world is en masse. This word en masse suggests all mankind. It is all inclusive. It conveys the true caliber of democracy, that all are equal and there is no distinction between people. The poet has great faith in democracy. He says it will never betray humanity. The next word, which is pleasing to the poet, is time. He says it alone is without flaw, it alone rounds and completes all. That mystic baffling wonder alone completes all. It is a well known fact that time can perform wonders and miracles. In the face of a grave consequence, the passage of time is the best remedy. It cures all pains. The other words which attract him are reality and materialism. He is a staunch believer in the basic realities of life. He appreciates the work of the scientists, mathematicians, astronomers, geologists, as the work is beneficial to mankind. It also adds to the materialistic comfort of mankind. The poet's job begins here. After the physical and material comforts, the poet paves the way to reach the eternal. The self of the poet becomes cosmic. The self manifests itself in the universe. The modern man has achieved materialistic advancement, yet he is bound by customs and conventions which hamper an all-round growth of his personality. Merely attaining materialistic comforts is not an end in itself. The self of a man should mingle with the divine. This can be achieved only by beating the gong of revolt and stopping with fugitives and them that plot and conspire. And let me now tell you the explanations of a few lines. And the first few lines are endless unfolding of words of ages and many word of the modern, the word en masse. These lines manifest the democratic ideas of the poet. Words have been used and coined since time immemorial, but the word en masse of the modern age appeals to the poet more than any other word. He says en masse stands for all, for everyone. The entire mankind is one and all men and women are equal. There is no disparity between people belonging to different color, different caste or creed or religion. Whitman is the poet of en masse. He is the poet of all people. And let me also tell you the explanation of more few lines, more lines. I accept reality and dare not question it. Materialism first and last. Hurrah for positive science. Long live exact demonstration. Face a stone crop mixed with cedar and branches of lilac. This is the lexicographer, this the chemist, and this made a grammar of the old cartouches. These mariners put the ship through dangerous unknown seas. This is the geologist, this work with the scalpel, and this is a mathematician. These lines speak about reality and materialism, which attracted Walt Whitman. He glorifies reality and positive science. He is a very strong believer in the basic realities of life. He appreciates the work of the scientists, mathematicians, astronomers, geologists, as their work is beneficial to human being. It also adds to the materialistic comfort of mankind. The poet appreciates all the people. He is truly a democratic poet. And my dear students, with these few words, I would like to wrap up my class for today. Thank you very much for watching.